ring, ring.
Hi.
Hey, Allison, it's Neal Tricarico from Odell Insurance Agency. I'm so glad I caught up with you. I have your request for a quote here with me now. Is this a good time for us to connect on it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. And you know, you'd probably agree with me. Insurance is probably one of the top 3 antiquated industries in the nation. I mean, we're talking about a quote and numbers and things like that. And I promise I'm going to get to those numbers. But to really serve you at the highest levels, and what's most important to us here at Odell is that we understand your needs for automotive insurance so that we make sure when we do provide you the quote that we're achieving those most important needs. Do I have your permission to ask you a few questions and explore a bit about you and your auto insurance needs so
Sure.
I can serve you at the highest levels?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Right? And that was just off the top of my head, but it changes the dynamic because we're focusing on to really serve them at what they think they need the most, which is the quote, to really make sure that the quote is going to serve their ultimate needs. So I'm not baiting and switching. I'm not saying, well, hey, you called for a quote, we're not going to give you the quote. But I've already done my homework. I appreciate you sending in your information. We've ran it. I've done the homework. But my outcome to make sure that I'm supporting you at the highest level is to make sure that this quote is ultimately going to meet your most important needs. Do I have your permission to ask you a few questions and explore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And so
found that she was going against the build-a-wall. So
Yeah.
what I told her was flat out, on these ones, build-a-wall should be primary, because then all of those questions that you asked are just going to be straight from the build-a-wall.
Yeah, agreed. We have to understand the build-a-wall has its place, but if we're thinking about the funnel, and the top of the funnel is wide, right? And people are coming in from different things. They're coming in from a referral, somebody who's a raving fan of Odell Insurance. They're coming from an outbound. They're coming from a quote. So our entry point has to be a little bit different. So when we put this one up on YouTube, Craig, we should do the transcribe or cut out this little part because that intro was pretty awesome. So we want to do that and just say to them, hey, for these quote ones, start with this, because then you're starting with a question. And then we can see, do we go into the whole build the wall? We can flush that out, or some important questions. You're absolutely right, Allison. Build the wall still remains critical. In fact, the whole pyramid still remains critical. We just have an opportunity to acknowledge they've done some homework, we've done some homework. And, I'm scratching my head a little bit because if I'm this rep, I'm thinking, holy cow, Allison is invested in par-baked, semi-warm opportunities for me. Like, I already have some information. So this is an opportunity more than any other to go trusted advisor, because it's not super ultra mega cold.
Right.